Today, we're here to talk about how your process of inquiry, called the work, and we'll get into the details of that a little later, how it applies to professionals in the business setting, particularly lawyers, and particularly from there, women lawyers. But really, yes.
I was going to say the less frustrated we are, the more informed we are of facts, of reality, the more credible we are, and the more clearly people can hear us.
Excellent. I agree with you completely. So this really is about not just professionals, it's everyone, but particularly because of the frustrations we face as professionals, and we'll get into that with examples. Mm-hmm. It brings clarity to our life, and that's really important.
It's not as though when we get clear and free that we become uncaring human beings. We don't need fear-driven minds to get a job done.
Exactly. And, you've said in the past, let me quote you, when we're not fearful, we're unlimited.
Unlimited.
I really believe we can run our businesses from a whole different place.
We can.
Capitalism is going to be so much more effective and kind, and that's really an abundance mentality. What you're asking lawyers to do is to really think opposite of how we're trained. And so a lot of them would say, well, this is fluff. Has nothing to do with becoming better rainmakers. You're asking me to sit in a chair and think about being nice, where I've got to prep for my trial tomorrow, and how does that get more clients in the door? Where in actuality, you and I believe, and I know to be true, that being self-aware makes you better and more positive and happy and grateful.
Yes.
And a greater force in other areas, such as being a great rainmaker and, like you said, going to trial and coming at it from a different approach.
Yes, because I am more aware of all the solutions that wasn't available to me when I was so stressed out and believing the thought.
Exactly.
Before, during, and after sitting.
Exactly. And that makes complete sense if we could just sit still long enough to gather our thoughts.
Well, either way, in that example, we were sitting there. Yes, two ways to sit there. One is a state of grace where where knowledge is just has room to just flow through you, show you what's already there. And the other way is just it is not something when we have all the money, all the this, all the reputation, all the that, this we're going to take with us.
I got it.
So it's not a little thing we're sitting in.
So as women lawyers, we have those things going for us. We feel worthless and we go into self-defense mode regularly. So what's your recommendation for us to be able to apply the work to stay in our own business, not defend, and gain higher self-confidence from that?
Well, every time I do the work, and millions of people are doing the work, the self-inquiry, every time I do the work, I come out as a kinder, more enlightened, caring, fearless human being. And that reeks of self-confidence. That's what we're talking about, because we're standing on solid ground and the world is our friend. We're not here we're not here defending ourselves to the world or against the world.
I got it. Thank you.